Hey, what up guys, it's Amy here, Guild Forever, going to be playing Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair, episode 16 I think. So, we're going to be doing the class trial. It's the moment we do the class trial, man. Hopefully I do better here. At least I like to believe I will. What the hell's this? I wonder what's this about. So, I was told that it'd be better if I, before I decide to do the class trial, I'm gonna go to the beach for the slot machine or to buy myself some, to buy some skills, essentially. To help me with this current class trial. Before I do that. She's fine. Right now I'm at the center island. I know the class. Oh no, is this the beach? Nah, this is where the class trial is. Before I go to the trial, though, I want to go to the beach. Buy some skills. Actually, give me a second. Sorry, guys, just looking through my phone. It's related to this, don't you worry. Huh. Oh, okay. I never knew that. Okay, then. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Just one quick moment. God damn it. Fuck. I'm just gonna go to the beach real quick. I'm gonna be pissed off if it's not anywhere here. I'll be like, ah, screw it. I'm just gonna do the I'm just gonna do the trial. Oh, because that's gonna be a tough one for me. Oh well. Bro, this is Island 3. I went in a circle. F this crap. Look, I'm just gonna do the trial, okay? I ain't got time, because I keep forgetting the locations where you can go get the skills and what I need for rebuttals. I'm sorry, I just keep forgetting. And I don't really have the luxury right now. Like, time is definitely not on my side right now. So, yeah. I don't want this to be a too long video, if you know what I mean. So, it's fine. I'll work with what I got. I gotta do this trial. Oof. For some people that are wondering, okay, so...
Welcome!
Is everybody here? Do you guys want to go to the classroom class trial? Hey, jerk. Hold it right there.
Monomy's such a
What?
dumb child.
He's like, Monami is such a dumb, problematic child. But I was gonna say, before I start this class trial, I have my suspicions. The one that possibly did it could either be Mikon or Sonia. Now, the reason why I say it could be Sonia is a very weak argument. I feel like she led her to the music venue in order to time her death according to the death of Ibiki as well. Possibly. The reason why I say it's Mikan is I can't think of no one else with a stronger reason to kill Hyoko than Mikan. The curtain that didn't fit all the way on the stage venue. It literally feels like they could be the same curtains that were in the hospital. She could not for the life of Hyoko could not for the life of her tie her own sash. And yet upon her death, her sash is completely tied. In reverse, granted, but still neatly tied. I feel like that's something a woman would do. Like, to be tied that well? Nah. I truly feel like it could be Mikan. Like I said, I have my suspicions on Sonia, but I feel like it leans more towards Mikan. Don't get in my way. You're just a dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells. My brain works just fine.
Hey.
Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru? I see, so you've come to avenge him. Avenge? That sounds like he died. Sounds like, you say. Oops. Anyway, since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent.
Bye-bye.
Now then, I gotta go first.
I won't let you.
Ah, hold on, I won't let you escape. Hey, did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it, there's no way Nekomaru is dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead, there's no way. Not in a million years.
Well,
More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. Well, why are you so excited about that?
how about it?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What do you yearn for?
What are you saying, fiend? You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Then let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right. Alright. Here we go. The escalators to our own death. I often descend to Rokuma Rock when I suddenly I notice a lined up silhouettes keep getting smaller and smaller. I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. Then everyone was inside Monokuma Rock. Man, there's definitely little amounts of people this time. Very little. Holy crap. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And by the time this trial is over, there'll only be 8 people left. The elevator began its deep descent as usual. But nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. And when it descended as far as it could, it finally stopped. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizingly so. Light poured through from the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness. And I walked into that place, where the class trial is held. My, it feels very toothless with all these empty seats. Well, 2 people got killed at the same time, and Nekomaru's not here.
Hey!
Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No!
Why bother?
That's...
What?
Well now.
Now then, let's begin.
Yahoo!
It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's content. So the curtain of the 3rd class trial was about to open. Ibiki Miyoda, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group. When I was with her, all my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Hyoko Sayonji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'd never know she was actually selfish, and foul-mouthed. But she was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiru's death. And now, we have her death on our hands. The person who killed those two is among us. Among us. I definitely can't believe it. Who did it? Who did it? But whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out no matter the cost. For our sake. For our friend's sake. For Ibiki and Gyoko's sake. And so, the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Yeah, let's save while we're at it. Open skill sets. I have absolutely no skills. It's okay. It's okay. Yep, let's just do it. Begin the class trial.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Why?
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
I wonder, has there ever been a scene, whether in the Danganronpa anime, the games, or the manga, has there ever been a point where the blackened is actually won? I'm just curious.
Oh well, who cares about
I feel
this
like that'd be
boring
interesting
explanation?
twist.
Let's get on with it already.
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out.
Yeah, because you were
Because
mentally
I was
off.
asleep the whole time. Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Ouch! Little shit.
Head? What's wrong with that? Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
That's a nice way to put it.
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
Damn. The way how he said that, what the heck?
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was...
Yeah, the murder
a video of
happening.
someone wearing a hospital gown
But you
and
know
a
what I
handbag on
find
her head,
interesting though?
climbing a stepladder.
Hear me out. I noticed something about when the scene happening right here. I don't know if I'm just, I could be wrong, but I don't really see Ibiki's hair, and there's no blood on the ladder. Remember, on the corner right here of the ladder, there was blood. There's no blood there. And I don't see Ibiki's hair. I always thought when I was going through that, when I was trying to, like, you know, come up to my own deduction of these cases, I always thought that was kind of weird.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story! And then what did you do, Hajime?
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue.
Was it being recorded?
But it was too late.
Yeah, see, like, right there, where we see Ibiki's dead body. We see her hair, because her hair is really long. We see her hair there, but in that video, or when we were seeing that scene, we could not see her hair. Isn't that strange? I don't know. I just thought I wanted to mention that.
I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there.
Yeah, and we needed enough people for the body discovery announcement to happen.
At least, that's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko,
which were enough people for the body announcement
we
to
were
be
also
announced.
looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone. So I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko. So I fled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
Various ways?
Various ways?
Right, like what the hell?
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
Right, chill, woman.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the four of us broke down the door.
Right.
And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hiyoko's. And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
Right.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the
That kind of confused me at first when I heard it twice.
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
Oh, come on, bro. Seriously? He's the only witness.
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I
Bro,
just
what are
heard
you doing?
is clearly suspicious.
How? Okay, just because I'm the only one. Nobody else knows but me. Like,
Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now. Right?
what about
You lie? Why would I lie?
Are you suggesting I'm the murderer?
Obviously, so you can make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for
This
you.
guy literally is suggesting I'm the murderer.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it.
Alright, fine.
Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
Yeah, he's suspecting I'm the killer for some very weird reason. Yes, I may be the only witness, but at the same time, what I have is the only lead we can go with. It's just as Kazuichi said, Nagito's the kind of guy who'd confuse us and make matters worse. I agree. Damn it! I shouldn't have explained it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now thanks to that. Ooh. Argument. Motel key, scrap of paper, surveillance. Movie invitation, tickets. Oh, wait!
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
Oh shit, my bad! I forgot how to switch.
And the fact that Ibuki hung herself.
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that.
No,
possibility.
it couldn't be him because our...
Oh, Hajime is the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
No, I'm
Did
not.
Hajime kill both of them?
The
No.
fact that the bodies were imitating the movie. means
That's
it
wrong!
is Hajime's fault.
What the... Oh, wow. Did I mess up? Hold up. No. 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 No, how can I commit the murder if I literally was the last one to see the movie, and I literally saw the movie after the murder took place?
That would also.
So no, you little shit. Nice try, but no, die.
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie.
No.
No, that's wrong.
How can I imitate the movie if I didn't see the movie till after the murder took place?
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Right. How? When I literally saw it, and there's evidence of that with the movie ticket.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
Then what the fuck was...
Huh?
What? Then why did we went through this stupid argument for?
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that.
Yes! So why?
Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it. Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up.
Right, you brought this dumb argument up. Like,
Nagito,
why?
What are you doing?
Seriously, bro, why did you do that if you knew the answer?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation. It also provides a good warm-up.
Warm up, bitch.
Warm up. This isn't a game, you know.
Right, I mean, look.
Don't get
Warm
mad.
up aside.
I just think warming up is really important, especially since this isn't a game.
Look, all BS aside, in my opinion, it is a good idea to solidify the fact that he has there's nothing leading him to be the murderer. That way, everything he says relating to the case is now, how can I say this? Every information he feeds on this case is trustworthy due to the fact that there is evidence, strong evidence, to make it believe he is not the murderer. Therefore, it would make no sense for him to tamper for something he didn't do wrong. So, in a way, I get what he did, but still, dude, you could have handled it in a better way.
Well,
right, it was.
Turn out like this anyway.
Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable,
Right.
let us move on to the arguments.
That's what I'm saying. Like, now you can't
So this means he
second guess it.
definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it. Ibuki committed suicide.
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide. Ain't possible, huh?
No.
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
5 minutes
I've
tops,
been
maybe?
gone for more than 10 minutes.
I called it. I said 5 minutes tops.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
Right.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right?
There's no other way of getting in or out.
If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
No, there is something.
Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
They were?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time.
Sonya is one.
And that's you two, Sonya and Kazuichi.
True.
Me too?
Again, she's one of my suspects.
What the hell? Why is it gotta be us?
Because you have no alibis, bro.
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru.
But we don't know about his condition. Me too. What?
Hey, why are you talking like, huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
Please stop making bad jokes.
Right.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
Reasonable reason.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall. Is this his professional skill?
It's just common sense, bro. The people that don't have alibis are the ones most likely to be seen as suspects. Is that really okay? Okay. Make your argument. Hotel room scraps. The glob! It's the glob!
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside.
No, that's wrong. That one's wrong. They didn't lock it from the inside.
They were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door?
Whoops.
That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
You see too many of those, girl. Alright, I got it.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside.
No.
No,
they
that's
use
wrong.
the glob to lock it up, or to like hold it down.
Wait a second. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
From the outside? How?
There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's
Right,
what
the
they
one
used.
that Chiaki put in her mouth. Crazy.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
Right. Wasn't rubber at all. That substance was probably, I'm gonna say glue.
I see.
Yep. That seems like the most logical answer.
Glob. Must have been glue.
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too. It had a firm, gel-like chewiness. And I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth.
Ugh.
Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible.
It's not. Don't do that.
I believe it is
Please.
not something one typically eats.
Or eats at all.
That glue is only applied to the areas where both doors touched.
Mm-hmm. So it makes sense. It has a strong, like, stuck. It would be stuck together so easily.
By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, it must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
Makes sense.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly.
But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know?
That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so?
Mm-hmm.
It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose?
Possibly.
Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Hey, it was meant to do that. Don't feel bad.
Apologize to Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
Shut up, you kiss ass. I don't want to hear it from you.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
So,
In this case, it
during
is
10 minutes
the
Hajime
Blackened
left
versus
the venue,
everyone else.
The killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space.
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, What unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
Why did you say that? Why did you even put your name out there in this case? Mekong, my suspicions of you were about 30 to 40, 45%. My suspicions rose up to a 60 to 64%. You are making it easy on me now.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
Earlier.
When Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
That's what we saw.
Back with everyone else, Hyoko's body was there too, right?
Yep.
But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hyoko was actually killed earlier.
Just revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on
Again,
its own.
she's very active
The
in this
killer did
case
that
too.
Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music
Right,
venue?
that was yeah, it was right there at the very top.
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
I remember seeing that in the storage of the music venue. It was like it was covering the same kind of posters too that that the pillar was on. Able to figure out what it is. Oh shit, Hangsman. Oh, this is like my worst one. Alright, so okay, so that's wrong. That's also wrong. Wrong. Fudge! Maybe. Wallpaper! It has to be wallpaper. I won't make it! Ah, fudge! Ah, fudge, I messed up. Fuck! Yup, it's definitely wallpaper. I can't see it. Oh, fuck. No! Fuck. Fuck, man. Oh. Fuck. Oh god, that was too close. That was way too damn close. That was way too damn close. So it was the wallpaper. Yeah, because like I said, there was like paper there in the storage room, like I said. That exactly. There was a ripped part of it.
That's the same color as that scrap. There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there?
Which was what came from the pillar on top of it.
Right. To overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting and the tear in the wallpaper. See? It fits perfectly.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hyoko's body disappearance?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that.
No, you know, bitch. Don't try to BS
But
me.
if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
Right. The scrap of paper stuck to the bat and lightning was part of the wallpaper I found in the storage room. Is it connected to the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body? Yes. If I trace it back from there, the answer should become clear. Alright, let's give this a try. Wait, what's this? Logic dive. Which one? Oh, yeah, this one. Alright, let's do this. That's speeding up. That's jump. That's brake. Oh, come on. Really? What the? Oh, because I died once. Fuck, man. I did so bad on Hangman, dude. I did so bad on Hangman. I had 1 health left. It's fine. I'm not done.
This is my...
Nope.
We will never give up.
It's far from over. Alright, let's do this. Round 2, mother effer. Woo! Whoa! Whoa! Oh, fudge. My bad. Woo! Question: why did Hyoko's body suddenly appear in the crime scene? It was hidden. It was brought there. It was hidden? Am I right? Yes, sir! Okay. Good start. Woo! Nah. Not that easy, Chief. Wait, let's slow down. What did the killer use to hide her body? The wallpaper, the curtain, the wallpaper. It was the wallpaper, clearly. Without a doubt. Yep, there we go. Whoa! Oh, shit. Woo! Wait a minute. Slow. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. Ooh. 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 We getting big air now. Oh. Question 3. Okay, let's slow down. How did the killer find her body with the wallpaper? They covered the pillar. They formed the wall? They covered the pillar? I'm gonna have to say they covered the pillar. Am I right? Yup! Got it, Chief. There we go. Hey, hey, hey! We got that shit.
Coming together. We got it. Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
Right.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
So that... Oh, shit! So Hyoko's body was then already there. When we discovered Ibiki's body at first, Hyoko's body was already there. They just used the wallpaper to cover her body up. And then once we left as Hajime, the killer must have removed the wallpaper and put it in the storage. But the problem is they didn't clean up their mess because they left that piece of the wallpaper there, allowing it to match with the evidence. Gotcha.
They hit the pillar?
Yup.
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar. So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Hyoko's body was already there.
Yup.
However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
I see. Okay.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
That's what drawed our eyes more, our attention to.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms
That was pretty clever.
around the pillar. So using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
They just needed to clean up the rack better.
The reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that pillar.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music venue.
But the
Makes
killer
sense.
made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper.
That's where they effed up. If they got rid of that piece, they may have hit it better.
The killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime could have walked in on it.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky.
The crime itself would be much easier.
Why are you so involved,
Have much to do while
Mikon?
Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper.
Again, she's
stash it in the
unusually more
storage.
involved in this
It's
case
not
than
that
normally.
big a deal.
It's already making... I've already raised my suspicions of Mikon from 64 to 70%. It's looking like it's you,
When
girl.
was Hiyoko actually killed?
I already had a huge suspicion on you, but now you're making it easier on me.
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
Right. We do need to talk about that.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Murder that's pretty much copied over from a scene or a movie.
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
That's so
Don't
stupid.
put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
Plagiarism! Copyright that shit!
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
Moss balls? What are those?
I don't eat moss balls. I just enjoy looking at them.
Sounds suspicious to me, Monami.
I knew it. There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
Oh. The reason the killer imitated the two victims in that movie, I should be able to explain it. To mix up the killing order, to hide the weapon because they like movies, to let there is no accomplice. That makes no sense. I don't know. I feel like this makes more sense.
I see!
Right. Mix up the killing order, because it was.
The reason the killer imitated two of the murders from the movie is so he'd mix up the killing order.
Then Hiyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
Yeah.
A valid
Possibly.
line of reasoning.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
What do you mean? If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
I'm not even crying.
Right, like, what are you talking about, bro?
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
Oh my god.
Sure!
Why are you being an ass right now, brother?
I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
She's like, I'm too smart for you. Get on my level, bro.
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
Which, her feet, like her footsies, her sandals or whatever, they had blood on it.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
Okay.
How light Your words are so light as the sylph's feather.
Can you talk like a normal person for once?
Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Bro, you're talking like you talk like you're reading from a visual novel, or like any novel.
Man, he's being annoying again.
I agree with this guy, actually.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed.
Yes, cause there's blood on her feet, sandals, whatever.
How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Because we took a photo. My
Because she
goodness.
was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
Bro, I want to punch this guy. He's annoying.
You're one to talk.
True. Anyway, if we continue, it's gonna talk in circles. I think it's best if we clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko was killed. Blood on souls. No one handles. Blood on souls. Yup.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Yup.
Were there even any footprints at the crime scene?
Maybe her feet were on the floor.
Damn it.
But she was like sitting or something. So instead, there'd be a mark on her ass.
No, dumbass.
Weak, I say! It doesn't even pierce my heart!
This guy.
When Hiyoko
Nope.
died,
So what Sonia said was correct.
Ibuki's feet were on...
I am telling you to present.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Yup.
I agree with that.
There we go. She
Just
did.
as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood.
Right? Like I said.
Bloodstains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Nope. She was just hanged. Therefore, that blood was Hyoko's.
And it's Hiyoko's blood.
Yup. Confirming that Hyoko died
Little
before
slice on
Hibiki
her
did.
neck.
Hibiki did.
And she died almost instantly, right?
If Ibuki stepped on her blood,
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye!
This guy is being a pain in the ass.
Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
You're getting on my
You
nerves,
have a
bro.
rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line. But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know. You're
No
so
comment.
frightened you can't even make a sound.
No,
It
I'm
seems
just
you
cringing
realize
so
our
hard.
Difference in status. However,
8th grade
the time
syndrome.
for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
This guy. Showdown rebuttal. Kill, scrap of paper, smudge on the floor.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood. You can't step on blood that was never... Just about 1 minute. Did you see a nice nightmare? You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
No, yeah, I was about to say.
Through those words.
That seems about right, because, like, it said blood.
The reason there was no blood
And
on
then-
the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Right.
Don't say such foolish things. You don't have proof of that at all.
Yes, I do. We took a photo.
Yes, I do.
Right, like, bro, we took photos.
There's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in
Look.
duct tape to stop her bleeding.
Why?
Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating. So I don't think they had to go that far.
Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
Maybe
If it wasn't
was
Nikon.
running inside the music venue so it would screw with Nikon's autopsy?
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
The time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Right. I wonder why though.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
Sounds. I'm cool with
It
that.
appears
That seems
it
seems
is
legit.
wiser to retreat for now.
Exactly. Shut up. Stop being stupid.
Fine then. But regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Yeah. Moving on.
Can't you
We
just
need to
shut
get
up
to.
and back off?
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I agree with the closet pervert.
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Wait
Right.
a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
What's up?
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last
True,
time
he did.
too?
But it's not bad to ask
Hey,
questions.
If the
Ask
victim
questions.
actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Good question. Commit
The
suicide.
same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is.
Even if the killer is themselves, like they killed themselves. So you would have to figure out whether Ibuki really killed herself or not. So in a way, it's still the same.
Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all.
Yourself.
Unfortunately, that means there's no Blackened to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Because you're like a tool to him.
Nagito? What do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
It's just a thought. Like, what if she really did commit suicide? Like, really?
Well,
How do we handle
I mean,
that situation?
I understand Hyoko's death.
Right.
I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's not really out of the realm of possibility, so he is correct.
That's totally impossible. Then she never would have killed her to begin with.
Not necessarily. There, remember the Mondo, the Mondo? You know, the biker punk? Remember his case. He never committed suicide, but the moment he killed the trap, I forgot his name, he felt he had a guilty conscience. So it is possible.
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember?
That too.
That means anything can happen.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after means...
Right, because if it really played out that way, then why is it that in the beginning when Ibuki supposedly committed suicide, why did we see Hyoko's body afterwards? So no, Ibuki did not commit suicide, she was murdered.
The killer had to be alive at that time.
I agree.
Then she was alive.
Yup.
When Hajime first discovered Ibuki,
Why are you sweating
she
over
was
there,
just
Mikong?
pretending to be dead.
75% suspicious of you.
If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
She hanged herself. Remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
I don't know, bro, because remember, when we saw the video, it appeared that she was going to hang herself, but then it blacked out at the last moment, and then we went to the music venue, and bam, she was dead. I don't know. anything could happen in that interval when it blacked out to going to the music venue. Anything could happen between those two gap times. I don't know, man. It feels like that video could have been faked. Cause really, it makes no sense. Like, let's just hypothetically say Ibiki really did commit suicide. If she did, the way how she played it out in that video, why did we see Hiyoko immediately after we came? No, that video had to have been forged or faked somehow.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging.
Right.
Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two.
Facts.
I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind.
What's up? I'm not gonna lie to you. Nagito may be a creep and a piece of garbage. The guy's on his toes though. He's very smart.
If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
Exactly, the video. We don't I don't know, man. Like, it feels like it's fake.
You saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right?
Correct.
Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
No.
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
Maybe?
I don't know anything about that.
True.
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So...
That was a fake
an
statement.
alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi.
True.
Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording.
So that wasn't a video then. It should have been live. That was a live FaceTime. Yes. Right. Like, if that wasn't a video, that was live.
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Girl, who died and made you queen? Okay. Nikon's account, surveillance, free to go, movie ticket. Mika's or Sony's
We can
account?
exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then...
No! No! No!
That's wrong.
Unfortunately, me and Mikon do have an alibi.
Not all of us are missing an alibi.
A weird one.
In fact, Mikon and I both have alibis.
Yeah.
You two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikon and
She
I were
kept
actually
she
together
kept
for a
sleeping with him. Not actually like sleeping next to him.
We even woke up together that morning.
Oh god, why'd you say it like that?
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
This dude is like, yo, give me the thirsty detail so I can put it on the internet.
I on top of Hajime.
Why are you saying that shit, girl? You're making it look like we.
Too much info.
Right. She's like, stop.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just
Right.
came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
Right. He's like, yo, look, I swear, I did not touch. I never touched that woman. I never did. I never touched her.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
But then again, that comes off as not super, but kind of suspicious. Maybe the main reason she, not literally, but she slept next to Hajime is to create her own alibi, to make her, to ward off suspicion.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
Coincidentally.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
Yeah, what you did is the opposite effect.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
What do you mean?
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
A killer had a different reason. If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Inside a trap set by one of us? If so, then whose and what kind of trap is it? Class trial suspended, really? Monokuma and Monami? Why, hello there, Monami. The moss balls sure look tasty today. Don't characterize me as someone who lives off of moss balls. And here's some chance time. Ha wah wah. What's that? Now then, Monami's appeal time starts now. Huh? Appeal time? Your kind-hearted big brother is gonna give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck! Show those jerks who treat you like a red-headed stepchild who's boss. That's 99% your fault. While you were whining, your time's already running out. So please make your appeal simple. About 30,000 words or so. That's too long. It'll just be a boring appeal. Come on, if your appeal is successful, there might be a merchandise opportunities heading your way. Then I'm Usami, magical miracle girl. Usami. I'm an itty bitty girl who's sweet like milk. I didn't know milk was sweet. Jeez. And I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment.
What are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever. Well, that was an interesting case. Let's continue.
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation. Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead.
When Monokuma's on the scene,
This definitely cannot be allowed.
the question is who's controlling Monokuma this time,
I
though?
want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Trust me, I don't. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is reason then falsifying the murder sequence. Does something like that even exist?
It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
Right.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well,
'Cause
it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That too.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
He actually shut up.
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not
Right.
just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hiyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right?
Right. It's not exactly the same.
But Hiyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
It could have been a last minute thing,
I'm
actually.
saying, Hiyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Hyoko's murder. Like I said, if Sonia was the murderer, then she led Hyoko to her own. She planned Hyoko's death. But if she wasn't the murderer, then, and if it happened to be Mikon or someone else, then Hyoko being murdered happened by chance. It was just bad timing.
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
Aren't you quick to try to debunk this?
It's not just the poor imitation.
72%.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
Why did Hyoko go to? Because she wanted.
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
Yeah, she wanted to go to the music venue because she wanted to fix up her
I have
kimono.
no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
This isn't a game, bro. Why Hyoko went to the music venue? If that's the key to all this, I need to find that out no matter the cost. All right. Motel, scrap, music venue. Wait, AC, Wizard, Money, Blood and Souls, Motel Room Key, scrap. Motel Room Key?
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way you'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
No.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No.
Maybe. She went of her own free will.
Yes!
I agree with that.
I agree with you, girl. You know, yeah, you would know. You told her about
Sonia
it.
said she went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
Yup.
No one called
Tell the
for her,
story.
then why did she go?
Tell the story, Sonia.
Hiyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know?
It was something
I don't
else.
think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
No.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
First of all, there's no signs that she was forcefully abducted because there wasn't a struggle in her room.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hiyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious.
Right.
Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key.
If anything, them not finding the key would have helped the killer a lot more.
At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't move.
What the? Ikan, what are you doing?
Are you
Aka-
saying my
Akane,
gut
I
is
meant
wrong?
to say. Woman.
My first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
Because you're wrong.
No, that's not the issue.
Right.
Ah, enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
This girl. That was random. Why are you giving us shit? Candle, smudge on the floor, make on surveillance. Sonia's account? Yeah, Sonia's account.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something.
The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her.
No.
The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down!
What the? Damn it. What
Hiyoko
button
was
is
locked
it?
inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking.
Fuck.
And that's why the killer targeted her.
I used up too much of my daggers.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Fuck!
I can't back down!
Okay, barely. Which button is it? I have a feeling I'm hitting the wrong
Hiyoko
button.
was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Fuck.
I can't back down!
I think it's this button. Which button am I supposed to push?
Hiyoko was
Yo,
locked
I'm
inside
pissed
her
off.
room, right?
Well-
She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her. Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down!
Is it this one? Yo, what the hell? Okay. Right mouse click. What? I don't have... I may have to use, okay,
Hiyoko
hold on.
was locked inside her room, right?
I may have to use my
She
keypad.
definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down!
Okay, why am I failing so hard right now?
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down!
Why do I keep feeling this crap?
Hiyoko was locked inside
What
her
button
room,
is
right?
it?
She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her.
Man, I really hate
So
rebuttals.
small and weak looking.
And I got no more to
That's why the
use.
killer targeted her.
I got no more to use.
Hiyoko
Okay, seriously. What is the button? I don't know which one is it. It says right mouse click. I can't use my mouse. I'm literally using a A PS4 controller. Like, what the hell? What is it? Like, oh my god. Yo, I hate this crap.
She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down!
Bro, which button is it? I literally have half a mind to connect my...
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something.
Oh, shit.
The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her. Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her. Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hiyoko's room was locked.
What the?
The key was deep inside her kimono, remember?
Well, that was different.
It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
Well, okay
The
then.
killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
Advance.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was... There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the kill. That's the proof she was abducted.
Wait! Oh, shoot!
My gut is totally right after all! Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer!
No. That's wrong.
Allow me to cut through those words.
She never fought the killer because there's no signs in her room of a struggle.
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she was
Okay,
able to
so
properly
can
wear it.
someone that has a PS4 controller to play this game tell me which button that I needed to press the whole time? Because I don't know whether I was pressing the right button or I just failed. I did not know which button.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Nope.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
Girl, calm down. We're not into rape. Chill.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
Okay, calm down, you freak. Right, like, no, stop.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamster 6 feet under.
You can try.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense.
What?
Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
That sounded like a pretty gay comment, buddy. Like actually gay or homosexual, or however you want to call it.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake!
Like for his sake. Don't.
What do you mean, for my sake?
Oh man, that's funny.
I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
That's not funny in this situation, pal.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Right.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
Right.
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation.
Yup. Killed her. She was at the wrong place at the wrong time. That's unfortunate.
Because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
No.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do?
Honestly?
They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan.
Do you have any ideas?
We'll get there, girl. Don't you worry. Why are you silent now, Chiaki?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
The killer's plan from the beginning. I'm pretty sure we're very, very close.
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
Right. Bro, he really is shutting up because of what Kazuichi said.
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Buddy, you told him to be
Am I allowed to speak? I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
Bro, just talk,
So
but
what do
not
you
like that.
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion.
What's up?
Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
I thought as
What are you
much.
talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death, tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers.
Right.
So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue.
Didn't we already talk about
So
that?
that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
I thought we already talked
You
about
know,
that.
We already finished talking about that a while ago.
Right, like I thought we already didn't we already establish that shit? Like why are you talking about it? Yeah, bro, we already talked about it. We've confirmed that.
That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Thanks, Mr. Useless.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
He's not entirely useless. To be honest, he's very smart. No, wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around.
Strange. That's very strange.
That is true.
This is strange? What's strange?
I see. It's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints. There's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why? Why weren't there any footprints on the I thought they were there. They were just wiped off. Say this, but there's no problem with that. Huh. just as he said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why weren't there any... Wait a minute.
I can prove it with
Right, the ladder. I forgot about that.
If Ibuki used the step ladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Right, because there was blood on the ladder, but there's no blood on the live feed that we saw.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that step ladder was completely clean. No footprints.
Right, in like what we saw. But in actuality, when we went to the music venue, there was blood on the ladder.
Did you notice such a small detail? How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate!
What are you talking about? You were obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Nagito Komaida. You're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
But didn't you say you saw that video of the Ibuki climbing stepladder?
Yeah, but there was no blood on it.
Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it.
Unless there was something funny about that video.
Like I said, there's no blood on the ladder.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video.
Correct.
But that's something only Hajime would know.
Right, since he's the only
one who saw
witness.
that video.
He's the only one that saw it, so he's the only one who can really give a clear answer on that. So, just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video. And whether or not we can reach that hidden truth is all up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
I mean, it's usually Hajime. I mean, true though, like, he's the only one that knows.
To you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Thanks. Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
There's some kind of hidden clue in that video. I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw that video. So I'm the only one who can do it. Like I said, there's no blood on the ladder. And the bag, I don't see Ibiki's hair, and she has long hair, bro. The hanging video that I saw, based on everything from the degrees done so far, I should be able to. Ooh, so we have to select it. I'ma say the ladder.
Here.
Yep, I knew it.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Correct.
Can
Right.
you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video.
Nope.
It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Right.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene.
Right.
The stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
There's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
Yep.
But
The one with blood and the one without it.
Stepladder. There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue.
The conference room. I can only think of the conference room because we see a black curtain. Right? And remember, at the music venue, there was a black curtain there, but it didn't fit all the way across the stage. So it must have been brought there. And the only other black curtain I can think of is the one at the hospital, which is the conference room. That's the only other place I can think of.
What do you mean?
You're suggesting the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right?
Right.
That's amazing, Chiaki. All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
Stop kissing ass, bro.
What are you talking about?
The stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Jackie said that the stepladder was at a different place, but if that's the case, the thing that's different between that video and the actual scene of the crime is that thing, the place where the killer did something. Is this Hangman Gambit? Yep! Oh shit. Fuck. Oh. Is that supposed to mean floor? Why is there so many eyes? Fuck. Oh wait, what the? No, it says something else. Okay. Shit. I thought that was supposed to spell out floor. What? Film? Is that supposed to say film? Filming? 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 Ah, fuck me. Fuck! 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 Fuck. Filming what? God damn, dude. I suck at Hangman and rebuttal. I'm not gonna lie to you. So it's filming what? Filming L. Filming. What is it? Shit, man. Yo, Hangman is so freaking tedious. Of course I'm gonna retry.
Never give up.
Like, solving the cases is not the difficult part for me. It's just the dumb Hangman crap. And rebuttal, it always gets to me. And it low-key pisses me off. Okay, can I get some Fs, please? I'm just gonna ignore everything and just get what I need. If I don't need it, then I'm not gonna get it. Again, if I don't... Fuck me. Fuck. finally. Fuck. Fuck. Oh my god, I missed the end. Oh, there it goes. Oh my god, bro, this shit is so tough. This shit, oh my god. I said it once, I'll say it again. I personally thought it was dumb changing Hangman. Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna get this shit wrong again! This is so stupid. I don't even know what's the last one. Land filming? What? Filming lobby something? Bro, I'm gonna spend all night at this because I really hate... I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I'd rather have Rebuttal than Hangman's Gambit now. I loved Hangman's Gambit before, but I despise it now. It's honestly the worst mode for me. Oh shit! Bro, I did not meant to. I'm about to rage quit this fucking game right now. I swear. You're gonna be fucking. I swear to fucking God. Oh my fucking God!
Did I confuse?
Can I skip this shit? Okay guys, this might be my first rage quit moment because I did not mean to click. I swear to God, I swear to fucking God, I did not meant to hit that button. I must have done it on. I did it on accident. But the part that pisses me off more than anything is Hangsman Gambit. I finally come to the conclusion that I hate Hangsman Gambit now. I never have fun in that mode. Because I'm trying to solve... Not only am I trying to solve this stupid 2-letter word, but I'm also trying to make sure I don't lose health. How is that fair? Like, honestly, how is that fucking fair? I'm sorry, guys. I'm probably gonna stop right now and play again like next week, cause this shit honestly pisses the fuck out of me. Hangman is honestly the mode I hate the most. Rebuttal gets on my nerves too, but for the most part, I can handle Rebuttal now. It's just I didn't know the control for that moment. That was irking me. But Hangman is possibly by far the most unfair mode ever at this point. And I know they're trying to challenge you, but this is more than a challenge. This is just stupid. Like, honestly. So, personally, I don't feel like playing right now. Not after the game forced me to quit. I didn't want to quit. I wanted to hit retry. But the game, like, honestly, because I was pressing X to hit retry, but it wouldn't. So I pressed another. So I must have accidentally pressed the down button and hit X right away. Because it wouldn't accept my, retry. And by doing that, I literally have to start all over from where I left off. And that is so effing dumb. I did not meant to do that. I'm so triggered. I am so triggered. Look, guys, I'm just gonna play next week, okay? I honestly don't feel like playing. Not after. I don't feel like doing that crap again, okay? I honestly don't. That shit pissed the fuck out of me. That shit, it pissed me off too much. I have to do everything from where I left off. And I don't know where I left off, which was probably a decent far bit. That means this recording probably might end up being 3 to 4 hours long or longer. So, no. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm going to just end this recording right here. Again, for those of you that wanted to see the end of the class trial, I apologize. That was... Look, all I just have to say is the third version better have the old Hangman, because this shit is unacceptable. I hate this fucking shit. Like, I fucking hate this. Anyway, right now I probably might just be saying that because I'm extremely aggravated at Hangman, and I'm extremely aggravated that I accidentally quit, forcing me to start over where I saved. And I hate that. So, yeah. This is my first rage quit of Danganronpa. Look, I love Danganronpa. It's a good story. I love solving the cases. But F Hangman. Seriously, F Hangman. Bring back... Make Hangman great again. Because this is not good. I'm sorry, guys. That pissed me off too much. Anyway, guys, I'll play it next week, okay? I'll play Danganronpa this upcoming weekend. Because right now, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it right now. I apologize for those that were looking forward to this. Just give me until this upcoming weekend to cool it off, and hopefully I'll have a more positive outlook right now. But because at the moment, I honestly want to punch my screen. But I'm not going to do that because that'd be stupid. But I'm so pissed off, I'm angry enough to punch a hole through my screen. That's how triggered I am. I know it may not seem like it too much, but I'm honestly containing my rage. See you guys next week. Peace.